evening.
Mother, is it not true that Monsieur Cyrano has come here every evening in the last 10 years?
Longer. Ever since his cousins settled amongst our flock, some 14 years ago.
He alone has art to dispel her sorrow. He is not a very good Catholic. We will convert him.
I forbid your renewing the attempt, my child. Do not trouble him. He might not come so often.
But God?
God must know him of old.
But every Saturday he says to me, "Sister, I ate meat yesterday."
That is what he says. Well, when last he said it, he had not eaten for 2 days. He is poor.
Mother, who told you?
Monsieur Lebray.
Monsieur de Guiche came to see Madame Magdalene today. He has not been to see her in many months.
He is much engaged. Cares of the world.
I have forgiven Monsieur de Guiche, and I have told him that I am as faithful as of old to him, whose last letter I wear here against my heart. My faithful friend Cyrano comes to tell me of the Gazette's news. The hour strikes. On the last stroke, I hear his steps. He takes his seat, and he tells me the events of the week. And Lebray, how does your friend?
Ill. His writings ever breed him new enemies. Poverty, neglect, he attacks all fraud, all plagiarists, all.
But all respect his sword. They can never silence him.
What I fear is loneliness and want, and the winter creeping upon him in his miserable attic. Every day he tightens his belt more. His poor great nose is pinched. He has only one woolen coat.
De Guiche, who was just here, warned me that Cyrano would meet with an accident.
Yes, as he passed below a window today, a lackey dropped a block of wood. We carried him to his lodgings. A doctor came who talked of cerebral inflammation. His head is dark and cloth. I must keep him from getting up. He might die. Monsieur de Bergerac.
After 14 years, for the first time you're late.
Sister, come here. Oh, hush. Yesterday I ate meat. I am sure you did. That is why he is so pale. Come presently to the refectory for a bowl of broth.
Sister, I shall amaze you. You are authorized to pray for me this evening in the chapel.
I did not wait for your authorization.
The leaves, though foredoomed to molder upon the earth, which draws it to them, they hope their flight is invested with a free bird's flight.
Serious, you?
Not at all, Roxane.
Come, never mind the leaves. Tell me the news.
Saturday the 19th, the king, having filled his dish 8 times with preserves and emptied it, was taken with a fever. Sunday, our troops, it is said, defeated Austrian John. Monday, 4 sorcerers were hanged. Tuesday, Madame Athos's dog had a distressing turn. Wednesday, at the Queen's Great Ball, were burned 763 candles. Thursday, court assembled in Fontainebleau. Saturday, the 26th.
Has he fainted? Cyrano!
What? No, it is nothing. It is only the old wound suffered at Arras. You know.
Poor friend.
It has passed.
Each of us has our wound, Mine is here, beneath the yellowing letter, in which are still faintly visible teardrops and drops of blood.
His letter? Did you not say one day I might read it? Today, I wish.
Here,
I may read it?
open, read.
Goodbye, Roxanne. I'm going to die. It is fated to come this evening, beloved, I believe. My soul is heavy with love. It had not time to utter, and now time is at an end.
How strangely you read his letter.
And I cannot refrain from crying out.
How strangely you read his letter.
And I cry out, goodbye,
You read it in a voice,
my dearest, my darling, my treasure, my love.
in a voice which I am not hearing for the first time.
And I shall be in the world that has no end, one who loved you without measure,
How
the one...
How can you go on reading? It is dark. And he, for 14 years, has played the part of the comical old friend who came to cheer me. So it was you. I ought to have known it, just by the way he speaks my name.
No,
The voice in the night was yours.
no,
The soul was yours.
no,
And you loved me.
no,
Already yours now comes more faintly.
no, no, my darling love. I did not love you.
Why have you been silent all these years? And in this letter, in which you had no part, the tears were yours.
The blood was his.
There he is. Madame, he is likely to have got his death by getting out of bed.
Merciful God, a moment ago, that faintness.
It is true. I had not finished telling you the news. Saturday, the 26th, an hour after sundown, Monsieur de Bergerac died of murder done upon him.
Those bandages! What have they done to you? Why, sister, sister!
Do you remember that night when Christian spoke to you from below the balcony? There was the epitome of my life. While others have stood below in darkness, others have climbed to gather glory.
I love you. You shall live. I have hurt you.
You, the reverse. Woman's sweetness I never knew. My mother thought me unflattering. I had no sister. Later, I shunned love's crossroads in fear of mocking eyes. To you, I owe having among the gentle and fair a friend. To you, I owe having passed across my life the rustle of a woman's gown.
I have only loved but one, and twice I lose him.
No, no, it is unfair. So true a poet, so great a heart.
As ever, Lebre is grumbling.
My friend, my friend.
There are the Gascony cadets. I wish to keep no one waiting. I do wish that when the everlasting cold shall have seized upon my fibers, this funeral veil shall have a twofold meaning, and the mourning you wear for him be worn for me too, a little.
I promise.
Not in a chair. She comes. More. I will await her standing sword in hand. She dares to look at my nose. Ah, I know you now. All my ancient enemies. Hypocrisy. Compromise. Prejudice. Never, never. Whilst I have breath, I will fight you. And when I enter God's house, and saluting broadly, I will sweep the azure thresholds, and what I carry forth unblemished and unbent, and that is
That is
my plume.